three. And again.
Kind of a flow. Unbelievable. Talk about.
Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
George with the bucket. Ball bring it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 19. And that one is good by Beasley.
Well, Beasley's role is just...
Ball. Bamba picks him up. Bamba with the block. They recover it. Shot and game clock separated by 5. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
That's his first personal.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Schroeder kicks to Hachimura. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 4 assists in the game.
And, you know, we all know Schroeder can score now, but they're a nice assist to his wide-open teammate.
Leonard with the bucket.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for him at that end of the floor.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the L.A. Clippers. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
All right, fans, here come your...
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin here for the Clippers, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and, you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington. And there's Gordon. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's man in at the point guard position.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible, incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go. It sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
D'Angelo Russell's checked in for Lonnie Walker.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot and get stops.
Here's James, and they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Weight room muscle on display there, James. Even when he gets hit, he can still score.
Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron. Missing the playoffs for just the 3rd time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he's got a point, David. We thank you for your report. Here's Russell. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Boy, I like the way Russell used his body there, finishing through contact, and he'll go to the line for a three-point play opportunity.
Free throw good, Russell.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
And the basket by Gordon.
Even when Gordon is under pressure, he finds a way to score the ball. That's what he is. He is a determined and capable scorer.
Powell for three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Lakers going the other way now. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. If you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Davis. Oftentimes, Clark with Jared Vanderbilt, his impact isn't reflected in the box score.
Yeah, you know, that's a good point, Kevin. He puts up solid rebounding numbers, but I think it's his defense, which is his greatest attribute. He's a lockdown defender, and he's a high-energy hustle guy. He plays with a lot of edge and tenacity, and that has value on just about any team.
Now the Lakers on the break. And the Lakers tack on two more.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Fires top of the key. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Shoots a fader, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Lakers trail by 21. Russell passes to Reeves. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
I mean, that move to the lane, you got to.
Your elevation on the slam.
Boy, the defender might have to put his shoes back on after that move. Wow.
James, the pass to Bamba. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Bamba's got his second basket.
When you look at Bamba, he has extraordinary length. And because of that, he's able to finish over most defenders.
There's Gordon with the three. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Powell for three, and again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Fantastic.
The Lakers making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Morris is checked in for Robert Covington. And Russell gets it to go.
He's now matched his three-point total from the first quarter here in the second period. 4 in the game already for him.
Stolen by Bamba. It's tipped and stolen by Gordon. Over Russell. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
And Gordon's so efficient as a scorer, especially from the mid-range where he's almost automatic.
It's good from long range.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Zubac finds Morris. Powell for 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
There's the triple, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Zubac, the best of man. Here's Gordon. Another one falls for the Clippers.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Russell passes to Beasley. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 9 assists now tonight.
Boy, the former second overall pick has really worked on his passing, and that was an outstanding find by Russell.
Powell, that's good.
Three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
The 3, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
That's his 5th three-pointer of the half, filling it up.
From outside the arc, and it's Norman Powell with the 3. Powell's got 22 points.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Russell the open look, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
You know, we've seen a big jump from Russell in terms of his production. Now he's a legitimate scorer who can dominate a game with his offense.
Beasley with the steal.
And already his 3rd foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the 3rd quarter.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Davis comes in for Bamba. And it's Hachimura in for Vanderbilt. And at this point of the season, Greg, many coaches still are maneuvering their lineup, trying to find the right formula.
Especially the younger team. There's no real established pecking order, and guys can be wildly inconsistent from night to night.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Los Angeles ball.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Lakers. And the Clippers with a change here, too. George is checked in. Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Warriors. Nobody near Schroeder. The step-back jumper is good. Schroeder's got 7.
In today's game, to be a successful guard like Schroeder, knocking down jumpers is really a must.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
You know, you think of the Lakers leading up to LeBron James joining them. This was a team that struggled for relevancy. And even during Kobe Bryant's final seasons there, they still were a little below par for the Lakers.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
This is where Schroeder has really improved over the years, hitting the 3 with some consistency.
Mark, as you recall, the Lakers had missed the playoffs the last few years, leading up to LeBron James actually joining them.
And you know what, Kevin? They missed it in year 1 of the King in L.A. as well. Some of that due to injury, but nonetheless, not part of the playoffs. Despite the bubble title, it's been a challenge for LeBron during his time with the Lakers. Last year, extremely frustrating. And I'm sure they want this season to be different.
Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for the Lakers.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
They are perfect from the line in this quarter and need to stay aggressively in attack mode if they want to gain control of this game.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Outside, Walker.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
1:57 left in the first half. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. He's at four chances at the line, made them all.
That's his first.
That's good from Walker. Clippers leading by 11. A 3 from Leonard. Drills it from outside. Leonard's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter. It looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one. And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second. And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
He's got a nice groove going right now from the perimeter. 3 triples in the first quarter, and now he's made 3 more since.
And that one's good, Leonard.
Well, his production from deep has been nothing short of astounding.
Beasley with it. George picks him up and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the three-pointer GA has become a focal point of Malik Beasley's game.
Up until last season, only about half of his attempts were from beyond the arc. Now he's really zeroing in on the long ball as his primary weapon.
Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Marcus Morris. It's stolen by Davis. And a wide open look for Walker. Gets an open look and hits. Walker's got 31.
You know, he started the game knocking down shots, guys, and now in the second quarter, he's taking it to another level.
Took him no time at all on that one. And the Clippers lead by 13. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Walker. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Warriors in San Francisco. And George gets it to go.
Paul George really feeling it right now. Another bucket to his credit.
No, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up.
Schroeder hits them both. Here's Mann. And Plumlee kicks to Leonard for 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. And we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Yes. Most would consider that to be a success.
And, you know, this guy simply does not age. LeBron remains a dominant force in this league, despite being in the league since 2003.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Here with Ty Lue. Good rhythm for your offense in the first half. What did you like about the start?
Moving the basketball, taking the right shot, making the right play. When we make the extra pass, we're a tough team to beat.
And you were sure tough in the first half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Kawhi Leonard is having one of those nights. He had a scoring performance for the ages, putting up an enormous amount of points, 5 assists and 1 rebound. This has been a bounce-back game for him after some struggles their last time out. Kenny, what'd you think about the Clippers?
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, their sloppy play really surprised me, especially the turnovers. No matter who they had out there, they never seemed to be on the same page. Their only hope is to make every possession count, and that means taking care of the ball.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
Heading to the court.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a Great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. They've got LeBron James. Russell is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Walker in at the 4 spot. That's the Laker 5.
Hey, when Anthony Davis is knocking down Jays like this, it opens up his entire game. Forces defenders to pick their poison.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
James, that's a 2-pointer. And again, it's the Lakers.
There aren't many guys that can match LeBron when he's in a really good scoring rhythm. Asserting himself on offense is problems for the defense and good for his team.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Pass to Reeves. Now, here is Russell. Takes it from 10. Here's Davis. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Davis has got 6.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Poked away and stolen by Russell. Fast break. The Lakers launches the 3. Yep, it goes. And the Clipper lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Reeves. Plumlee, the pass to George. Plumlee trying to break loose. And there's Paul George on the assist from Plumlee.
George, no stranger to dealing with contact and still finishing the shot.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a drive like that one could be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture. Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
And good! There's another. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Yep, it goes. And the Clipper lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from LeBron. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And you hear the term point forward. Then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So, what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. And Vanderbilt subbed in for Lonnie Walker.
After a relatively slow start to his career, Mo Bamba has seen increased playing time. Finally getting the opportunity to show why he was drafted 6th overall in 2018.
And the first one drops.
And for Bamba, his shot blocking and ability to space the floor really stood out.
And, Greg, that's a very valuable and unique combination. I mean, this guy has a 7'10" wingspan, covers a lot of ground defensively, moves his feet well, has a nice stroke. And at his height, he's able to get a lot of clean looks from beyond the arc.
Highland passes to Batum. George, that's a 2-pointer. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
And what a great start to the second half. They've hit everything they've looked at thus far.
And the Lakers call time here. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on him.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. James wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. James has got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Lakers. And it's the Lakers on the break. They grab their own miss. Here's Vanderbilt. And they get it back. Russell from long range. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Reeves, defended by George. They retain possession.
On defense, George able to use all of that length and athleticism to deny the shot.
Clippers from deep.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
LeBron outside. There's Russell with the three. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his third assist on the night.
Guys, you can just about count on it. If you score on Russell.
Connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in the game. What a monster he's been from deep.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Boy, they showed no hesitation on the mid-range game as well. I thought that was really a big key for them.
And the Lakers making a change here. Schroeder's checked in.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Russell's got 9 points now in just the second half.
You know, even if this game doesn't go their way, I think he's got to be proud of how he performed tonight.
A nice shot by George.
And it's really obvious that George has put a ton of time into improving his handle. I mean, you never know what he's going to do with the ball in his hands, and most times it's pretty good.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight. Hachimura, he's checked in for Vanderbilt.
Shooting one.
That free throw good from George. Lakers trail by 19. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters to help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Paul George. One shot.
George, no good on the free throw. So it's the Lakers now. 19-point game. And that one's good. Schroeder.
Showing you he can score off the ball. Dennis Schroeder has improved his shot since joining the league.
Here's George. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. To the paint. Here's Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one hand tomahawk slam, because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, I really appreciate Dennis Schroeder. He sacrifices his body to make plays.
And the Lakers making a change here. Davis is checked in, and it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. And Davis sends it back. Russell from long range. Hands it from downtown. Russell's got 44.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And the Clippers call time here.
And looking at Anthony Davis, a huge part of this team.
Sure is. I mean, along with every team he's been on. This is a superstar player. I mean, no question.
Good, another from three.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, and again for three.
Unbelievable. Hits the record with a beautiful three.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives. And here we go, Plumlee heading to the hoop.
And the only thing that can slow down his three-point onslaught, maybe a break in play.
Well, this crowd can do nothing but watch in awe, GA. He has been spectacular.
How about the performance so far from deep? He's been that good.
Morris is checked in for the Clippers. And here's Leonard from three. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. George with the ball. And Hachimura picks him up defensively.
Because of the high release and he elevates so well, George can make these shots look elementary, even when they aren't.
Leonard, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that block could really help. Help change the momentum of this game.
Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And George gets it to go.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
3rd team foul.
On defense, the Clippers. It's good from Schroeder on the assist by Davis. That's now 22 points for Dennis Schroeder.
They just aren't attacking from the perimeter like they did in that first half, and I think that's part of the problem right now.
That one falls.
And George able to adjust his shot there. A tough one to block when he does that.
The Lakers really having a tough go here. Schroeder outside. Back to James. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
George, good, he hits again. That's 62 points, 62.
Amazing, a remarkable performance from him so far.
And that one's good, Russell.
Wow, what can you say?
Leonard kicks to George. Shoots from the elbow. He got it again. Sensational.
He is simply unconscious here tonight. Nobody can stop him right now.
GA, the points keep coming, and he's climbing up that scoring ladder. 3rd on the list, well in sight.
And Wilt Chamberlain holds both the 1st and 3rd place scoring marks. First, of course, for 100 points, and 3rd place all-time with 78. Anytime Wilt's name comes up, you are making history.
And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
The 4th team foul.
Outside Russell. Here's the 3. A shot off that time. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. And here's Leonard. Another one goes. Incredible.
And that ties him for 3rd all-time scoring for a single game. What an incredible performance.
Absolutely. A game not to be forgotten. That's another bucket.
And incredible. Never thought we'd see another player score this much.
I mean, it feels surreal, doesn't it? That score puts him tied for the 2nd most points in an NBA game. What a historic night.
And to think when the night started that we'd see someone match.
And another one falls. Amazing.
And he is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record book.
That score moving him clearly into second place for most points in a game. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for the Clippers. Here in the fourth. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Batum is out there with Plumlee, and it's Highland in at the point guard. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
So smooth, so fluid, effortless, yet powerful. When Davis gets positioning like that, he's trying to dunk it.
Put that bucket in no time at all. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, it looks to me like Leonard is really feeling it out there. But why Leonard?
And again, it's the Lakers.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Leonard, the pass to Plumlee. George, that's a two-pointer. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Beautiful shot that time by PG, Paul George, getting it done.
Here's Reeves. Offensive rebound. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Davis never seems to take a rebound for granted. I mean, this guy is always doing the extra work to get to the ball.
Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Anthony Davis. At the line for one.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear. Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Yes, that goes in. Russell's got 57 points. And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury, so you have to mitigate ways.
Gordon's checked in for the Clippers. Norman Powell comes in for George.
Norman Powell.
To the inside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Oh, I tell you, Russell looking very comfortable taking on aggressive defense and getting the job done. That's good focus on his part.
D'Angelo Russell, the second overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his second season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset. At age 21, and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Gordon, another one falls for the Clippers.
And you know, when Gordon gets going, the D better watch it.